What's up, gays, straights, and other days? It's Melly. I'm back with another episode of Disco Elysium. Last episode, we thought we'd walk down to the waterlock, you know, explore the new area finally, and we find another fucking body. I thought we're done with corpses, but clearly not. So, we apparently have some feelings about this. Let's get right into them. Stop messing with the coin viewer and hold on to something. The wind is so strong. Glad we paused for that thought. What's this? Long way to grab for sure.
Someone has left an unidentifiable article of clothing on this railing. It smells really bad.
Oh. As much as I want to instantly touch it, let's look at it first.
It's streaked with dried seagull shit
Ew.
and tangled with pieces of seaweed. A dangling arm suggests that there might be a jacket beneath the crust of filth. It seems likely that it was left in the surf until someone laid it out on this fence to dry out. Unfortunately, that just seems to have stiffened it into a shapeless mass.
Please tell me you're not taking that with you.
Well, now that you say like that, I kind of want to. Why not?
It's a guano-encrusted jacket, and you're already carrying around enough as it is.
I happen to know that I have several empty inventory slots, Kim. Don't tell me what to do. Hey! Fine. It's not allowed. Probably shouldn't be wearing a shit-stained jacket anyway. It's not the best way to get Kim into us. Lieutenant Love knows what we're doing. Oh, thoughts. A kick drum pulse. The music is coming from somewhere on the ice. How big is this fucking place? It probably seems that way because, again, it's a new area, but this feels so much bigger than where we were before. Oh my goodness, there's so much. I don't even know where to look for the fucking sandcastle even. Which is what we're meant to be looking for right now, but there's so much to fucking explore here. It's kind of insane.
Weather has not been kind
this is the
to Lily's
sandcastle.
little sandcastle.
Aww.
The once mighty towers are quickly eroding away. You can see something shining back to you from what must have been a vast underground catacomb network.
Yes, that would be the gloves. But I'm gonna speak anyway. Broken.
The little castle? The reigning lord must have come upon some really tough times to let it sleep in such decrepitude.
Lord Little Lily, that's kind of cute. Okay, let's grab the gloves.
The walls and floors give way to the giant's greed, collapse and present you with a pair of ceramic gauntlets.
Wait, tell me we can put these on. Please, they probably look snazzy as hell. They probably reek of corpse, but they'll probably look snazzy as hell.
Congratulations. That's the gauntlets down then. We're doing good on the armor collection front.
What do you... We're not gonna go for the rest. You can go fucking sea diving for the helmet, you psychopath. No. Ooh, and it helps with our interfacing. Gimme. Ooh. Ooh, snazzy, I like. Brain-like, too.
As you fold your fingers into a fist, you realize you could knock anyone out with one punch. The white ceramic gloves wrap around your digits comfortably.
Oh, tell me I can be One Punch Man. Please. Please let me be One Punch Man.
Your movements cause tiny little clicks, like dice rolling somewhere far away, as the plates reorient to your motions.
I will be responsible with this. This is just to protect me from harm, not to show off. You're such a fucking liar. Nah, decked out in future armor, like a cop ought to be. This cop, specifically.
The hardened vitreous enamel, at once sleek and voluptuous, adds a glow to your cheeks and a spring to your step. Just imagine what a full suit of this stuff could do for you.
Absolutely not.
You really do feel more confident. Invulnerability does that. Even partial invulnerability.
I don't like any of these because I don't want to sell it. I don't want to be a nerd and fucking study it despite playing an intellectual. Fine. One down, 2 pieces to go. Here I come. Hope this doesn't add a quest to me.
2? Are you sure you're correct there? There was a helmet too. 3 pieces more like. You were ambitious.
Visual calculus. Kuno, kick that shit into the ocean. We're not doing it. Okay, so the rest of the stuff in my very handy little notebook in which I write all this shit down in is a later problem, aka for when we go back, so... I want to keep poking around here a little more until we've completely cleared out the area. And then, of course, there's tracking down my badge. But I'm not going to fucking... No, I'm not doing Everett's little expansion or whatever. That's the buoy. We already looked at that. I'm not doing Everett's little expansion project because I talked to Lillian and I immediately got attached. We're not doing this to her. I don't care if it's gonna make the game harder. I am not fucking ruining Lillian's life. If I was playing as me and not playing as Harry, I would go, like, pursue Lillian, because I think that's an option that you can do, but nah. He and Kim have better chemistry. I don't know if I really need to keep continuing to collect Oh, wait, no. I probably still have to buy things. I do have a free room forever now, but I do still have to, probably will have to buy things, including a map, actually. Oh, what's this? Ooh. The sign reads St. Brune 1147. I know you're meant to read that with an accent. I don't want to. Dusty pews in the shadows. Many seem to be missing. Oh, this is the church. An altar shrouded in the dark or something like that. It's too dark to tell. Well, let's go inside and find out. Right? Can we?
Heavy wooden doors, more than twice your height, stand shut in front of you. The rectangular sea-worn ornamentation appears in stark contrast to the padlock, carelessly drilled into the wood.
It might just be my dark monitor, but I don't see any such door. What are you talking about? I thought it was an empty doorway. We'll rattle them.
Nothing happens. Only the sound of the padlock rattling against the door.
I mean, in theory, the wood's so old we could probably... Listen, I know we have the weakest feet ever, but it's rotting wood. Surely we could kick it.
I don't think that's going to work.
Shut up, Kim. I'm investigating. Fine, we'll get the carpentry.
The carving on the door is block-like and angular, like the church itself. Two large beams shoot downwards, sinking into the wood before they reach the threshold.
I'm gonna run my hand over the beam. Watch me get a splinter.
The surface is smooth from the wind, but moist to the touch.
Hey, no splinter.
Feels exceptional. 300 tons of pine would fit together seamlessly. It's old, too. Cut and carved many centuries ago.
I thought for sure the game was gonna fuck with me and give me a splinter, because I'm always paranoid in real life about running my hands over, like, any sort of wood, because... Anyway, let's look at the padlock.
This cheap-looking padlock is sturdily built. It shackles together a hasp and a staple screwed into the wooden door. The lock is adorned with a yellow sticker. It'll be easier to break the staple than the lock. Also, that sticker is interesting, somehow.
Why do you say it like that, interfacing? Fine, we'll look at the sticker.
You see a yellow circle with two X's and a big curve below them that looks like a mouth. You're pretty sure you haven't seen it before, but what the symbol depicts is clear enough. A smiling dead guy. The curve makes it smile, and the X's make it dead.
Fair enough.
There is something blindingly modern about this symbol. Its modernness puts to shame everything you've seen before.
Isn't this the fucking Nirvana band logo? Hold on, I need to look this up. Isn't this the fucking Nirvana logo? Obviously that shit has existed before, but that... They're like, you've seen it before. And the only thing that comes to mind is fucking Nirvana. So unless they mean in, like, game time, where's your fucking logo? No, I'm right. It's the logo. Except theirs has a tongue. Whatever. What makes it so modern?
It's the contrast between the cheery, chemical yellow and the rigor mortis. As if the cheery guy didn't know he was dead, or the dead guy didn't care that he was. Either way, you get the sense the forces of future are at work here.
Okay, Kim, have you seen the symbol before?
He takes off his glasses and uses a blue handkerchief to thoroughly wipe them clean before inspecting the sticker. Then he looks up, pauses, and replies.
No.
What does it look like to you?
Looks like a dead man smiling. Suggests junior delinquency.
Okay, what is junior delinquency?
For Revachol ZOC, the moral intern defined junior delinquents as minors between the ages of 10 and 16 who have committed an act in violation of the law.
Oh, you... That was the literal okay.
These acts aren't called crimes as they would be for adults. Crimes committed by minors are called delinquent acts. This was part of your officer's exams.
Kim, I have amnesia. What is suggested of junior delinquency here?
I haven't seen that sticker before, and I'm not a youth.
So we could have a nihilistic discussion, or padlock, padlock, padlock. Padlock. Ooh, that's very high. But I want to look at the staple first.
The padlock passes through a staple that's been hastily attached to the wood. closer inspection reveals that one of the screws is not a screw at all, but a nail. The work has been done recently and is unprofessional, to say the least. Should you want to get through, it might be easier to just pry the whole thing off.
This is where Mr. Pry Bar comes in handy. I think I'm holding the pry bar, so I totally could.
Maybe we should circle the building first and look for another way. The building has seen enough mistreatment.
Why, Kim? It's so much. Why do you have to go the long way? Fine, should we start with that kick drum coming in from the ice? I heard a sound before. Oh, the little thought was important. God damn, every little thing is important. That's not helping me. If everything is important, then nothing is important.
Yes, the pulsing base. A sure sign of junior delinquency. Somewhere east of here.
What way is east? That way.
There's something on the sea ice there.
Okay, I get that visual calculus, but I want to get the sticker first. Gimme. Gimme.
There's nothing
Gimme.
like the sound of a sticker unpeeling. Now it's stuck to your thumb.
Oh, I get to pick? I'm not gonna throw it in the wind. I just took time to take it off. So I could put the sticker in my ledger after the last entry where it belongs. No. Or put the sticker on my ledger right on the cover. Yeah. Or put it on the cover because we're cool. Kim, I swear to God, if you make some judgmental ass comment.
Voila. Looks very modern.
Oh! That's styling my paperwork that counts? Yes! Oh my goodness, that's great. Oh, Kim probably has some smart ass thing to say, but I don't care. Our paperwork is cool now.
You're part of the future brigade now, and so is your formerly humdrum ledger. Neon baby.
Neon baby. Oh my goodness, I love that so much. Oh my god, that's another thing I love. The solutions come from the most random ass places. Well, we're not a very physical being. I want to see if we have any official force to apply. Oh, that's actually not too bad. But we'll leave it alone for right now because Kim's like, let's do another way. And I feel like we should investigate that anyway. This looks like ice. Can I get out onto it? What the fuck is this? Chain trails off into the ocean to who knows where. Who knows where? Who knows what this is? What's this? These rusty gears used to turn the whole machine. What machine? The building before you housed the engine. Must have been a big one. So what, is it now like a squatter's place or what?
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot. The wind has blown a sand dune in front of it.
Bitch,
The
where?
door hasn't been opened in a long while. You see a handle.
What is this thing anyway?
It's military. A service depot of some sort.
Used to surface what?
The washerwoman mentioned a depot up the coast.
Oh.
She said it was for moving ammo and cargo across the bay. This might be it.
It says impossible. How impossible? Oh, that impossible. Okay. Never mind. Someone's made a campfire here a long time ago. Rusted broken control box for the radio relay tower, which must be what this is. This ladder's too rusty to climb. The Sierra has eaten away at it. This relay tower coordinates boat traffic in the bay, barely. Ooh, another tie? But, oh, it's a scarf. But my drama bow tie. Oh, I might have to give it up if this one's better. Shivers, but allergies. Not worth it. Keep the theater kid toe tie. Oh, is this one of the fucking traps? I recognize these. It is, isn't it?
There's a trap in the reeds at your feet. Looks like the same one you saw Morel set before. Same mesh, same wiring.
Okay, we'll look around.
The reeds shake sadly in the coastal breeze, weighed down by rain. They seem to be waiting for something.
Okay.
The wind picks up here, near the cape's end, surrounding the narrow strip of land from 3 cardinal directions. It's cold for this time of year.
We'll reach for the trap then.
Locusts are crawling around in the trap, confused but uneaten. You see no carnivorous reed phasmid gorging on them.
Okay, good. At least that counts for, like, completing that shit, because I don't want to do that.
Big surprise. Anyway, 1 down, 3 to go.
3 to go? Kim, I know you don't want to do this either. Oh my god. Also, you little shit, but yeah, I get it. Damn, I was hoping it would be in the first one, because I was.
No, you weren't.
Fine, you're right. You're definitely right. I just want Morel to go home to Lena, okay? I didn't hear a drum, actually, in-game, so I have no idea what the hell they're talking about. Shirt! Rhetoric, but no empathy. They look the same. If I really need rhetoric shit, it's a good thing that I can just switch into that anyway, so. East is on the right side. This, to me, is the rightmost side of the island. So, wouldn't the kick drum be here? Oh. Before you a drawbridge, it can only be lowered from the other side. Well, that's inconvenient, but also this gap is not that big. Harry, just step over. Harry, please, we're not that physically inept. Yeah, there's a gap right here. Can I not... Really? Path me. Because I'm too lazy. Thank you. Okay, I figured out the path now. Because if you select something from the other side, it'll auto-path you, and then you don't have to figure out anything. The fuck are you? I don't want to deal with another person right now. We'll poke around your stuff first. Must have taken a lot of patience to do this. Do what? Stack rocks? What are you talking about? We're gonna leave you alone. I saved the people for last. More tribalistic markings. This post is covered in little humanoids. Trash from some unending party. What party? There's one person. Pole screwed into the ice keeps the tent erect. Okay. I'm lowering their drawbridge to make my life easier, because fuck you.
A pane of Eternite has been planted into the snow. 2 poles are holding it up.
Oh my god, Harry, just kick it over.
Barely holding it up. It could fall over any minute. A stronger gust of wind might be enough.
I also have a foot, but fine. What is this?
It looks like a makeshift bridge. Could be convenient.
Okay, push it.
The pane falls into the icy snow with a soft thunk.
It looks like I just poked it with a fucking crowbar. Oh my god. Yes.
We should ask that girl on the ice what's going on here.
Yeah, we'll talk to her, but we're saving the people for last because I have social anxiety. And she's not next to the tent, she's all the way over there, but let's go bother the tent anyway. Don't mind me, official cop business.
It's just tarpaulin fabric covering a pile of stuff. The flap is open. Inside, 3 young men, all in forward-looking apparel, reminiscent of the sticker on the padlock, are listening to some new form of music. It's like nothing you've ever heard. One of them looks at you.
So there are other people here. They were just inside. Okay, that's deceiving.
Come on, get in and close the flap behind you. The warm stuff's getting out.
Hello, Rick. I'm sorry, this fucking dude looks like fucking Rick from fucking Rick and Morty. You have to see it. No,
Sorry,
we're in.
We barely have room for one.
Oh, you can't... Wait, why do you let Kim in? I mean, you might have a space issue, but you might also have an issue with Kim, because we've seen that before. If it's a space issue, fine. If it's the other issue, I'd be mad. Can we try anyway, though?
You go ahead. I'm too old for this.
Aren't we the same age, Kim? Or aren't you younger than me? You look younger than me. What do you mean? Fine. Somebody has to play lookout anyway, but you...
I'm actually not, he thinks. I just dislike delinquents.
Yeah, and I think he's younger than me.
I'm sure you will feel right at home.
Oh,
I'll keep watch.
Is that any way to talk to your future boyfriend? Ooh, we are going in. Oh, Jesus. There is room for Kim. What are you talking about? You can sit right on that fucking cushy thing over there. And like always, we are going to put off talking to the people as long as possible. A pile of nasal sprays. Brand name Nosafed Ultra. Nasal sprays? What the fuck? Okay. This? A speaker. The big kind they use for live music. Canister is filled with appears to be water. You mean appears. Label says distilled. Alright. Anything else? Leaving. Leaving is what I decided to do. We'll start from the back and work our way forward.
Go speak to Andre. I'm just annoyed.
Annoyed? What if I wanted to speak to you first, David Bowie looking ass?
I suck at socialising, man. If you go speak to Andre, I'll have time to tune in. Get a reading on your sign.
Oh my god. Say bruh, but fine. I can respect that.
A thin metal saw blade and nods.
Sink side. No, what the fuck? Oh my god, okay. Who are you?
A young man with peroxide blonde hair holds up a Harman Welshi tape player. nodding along to the music. He looks at you with a knowing smile and says,
Why is your name Egghead? Alright.
Hardcore!
Is it?
It's hardcore!
You're just gonna keep saying, it's hardcore, aren't you?
Skibba-dee, skibba-danger. I am the rearranger.
Kim, I want out! Okay, Rick Sanchez, what's up?
You see a youngish man bleaching the tips of his hair with a toothbrush. He puts the toothbrush down and extends his hand in greeting.
Okay, sup, Andre?
Hello, I'm Andre. It's a pleasure to meet you.
His grip
shaky.
is strong, sweaty,
Smack
and
my
warm.
Mikey.
He's trying to project and inspire confidence.
Oh, great, thanks.
This is my posse, Noid.
The young man with earrings looks at you suspiciously.
And Egghead. Egg!
Egg! Tape player high above his head continues to blast strange music.
Together with a Settle Burger, who's out there right now, doing some seriously progressive sonic experimentation, we like to think of ourselves as music venue organisers.
How many music venues have you organized?
We have many in the pipeline, officer.
What the fuck? What does that mean?
That means they haven't set up a single one yet.
Thanks, Rhetoric. Why are you here?
You see, we've been all over Jamrock North, prospecting for real estate to establish a new venue in.
Also for talent.
Yeah, thank you, Egghead. And while there is no shortage of raw, unfettered talent spinning tapes in Jamrock, we've had rotten luck with the real estate part.
Place is a shithole.
I apologise for my friend Noid's potty mouth. I realise this is not how you speak to a police officer. He has authority issues.
What do you Excuse you, have you heard me? There's no need, the place is pretty bad.
Which brings me to the problem of occupied ecclesiastical property. I bet you've noticed the derelict hive of narcomania on the coast.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm talking about the church. And I'm not exaggerating. Even a place of spiritual refuge can become a magnet for all sorts of dopeheads and burnouts if left unattended.
It's locked, so no.
Dopeheads!
Thanks, Egg.
Burnouts.
Thank you, Noid, who's spitting on a screw.
Well, I'm sad to say, that's exactly what happened. Sad because we were just about to put Martinez on the map with one of the maddest dance clubs in Jamrock. Nah, strike that. In Reversholt.
Strike that! The word!
No, Egg.
And sadder yet, because the dopeheads and burnouts holed up in there are the worst kind.
He leans back a little, watching you with a steady, serious gaze, letting you imagine just how bad those dopeheads and burnouts really are. Good. This calls for an opinion. You're an expert in those.
What? Well, okay, what kind?
The spooky kind.
What do you mean by spooky?
I was hoping you would be the judge of that, officer. All I can say is, their spookiness is the kind that keeps us from restoring this church into a community centre and a place of spiritual refuge.
Also, they don't eat or clean the building. Shit's gonna collapse.
People just wanna spin tapes without them spooking it up. Place has bad signs. No one can dance like that.
Thank you, Egghead. So you're gonna look into it, right? It should be a police matter. Getting them out. Whatever spooky stuff they're doing, I'm sure it's not what the Ecclesiastes meant their property for.
Okay. I wanted to break in there anyway. I'll look into it. Tell me more.
All right, man.
Okay.
Andre's obviously very happy you took him seriously. The whole tent is. The boys exchanged giddy looks.
Did you put the padlock on the door?
Yes. I asked Noid to install a measure against more drifters wandering in. It's a temporary fix, just something to contain the situation.
That explains why it's such a shit job.
I had to do it in an hurry. Not my best work, but it should hold for a while.
Give me the key.
Of course. Noid, give the officer the key.
Thanks.
Alright.
Wait, what the fuck? He's gonna throw it at me? The speed freak dips into his belt pack and produces a yellow key. He then makes a sudden, cool, infused move, tossing it in your general direction. Let it fall to the ground and pick it up? No. We're gonna try to be the cool cop. We're gonna fuck this up. Drop.
You sense the trajectory of the little piece of metal and plastic. The object makes a small ringing sound as it approaches. Just the tiniest chime to your left.
Of course Kim isn't gonna be in here to witness my coolness. Fine, we'll just catch it.
Ka-ching! The key hits your palm. The speed freaks nod to you approvingly.
I'm a Basque, because I never get to bask.
The young man with ribcage-shaped suspenders looks at you, standing there, with a goofy grin on your face.
Shut it, Noid. You look like a dork, too.
The word august, used as an adjective. That's how cool it feels to be old and cool in the eyes of the young. Let's face it, you're near death, yet bathed in the golden rays of stately grandeur, like a late summer's day, like a daddy-o.
Don't call me that ever again. Other questions?
Sure, man. Tell us what you want to know. Let's do it.
About the church door, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
How long have those people been locked in there?
Not long. Like a week, maybe?
How can you be sure they haven't starved to death?
I'm super sure they're alive. I mean, come on. I'm at least 90%, maybe 85% sure they're still alive.
That's not comforting.
Somewhere in the ruinous past that led you here, there was something called exams. You may have learned the term involuntary manslaughter there.
Oh my goodness. Andre, do you know what involuntary manslaughter means?
Yes, I do. I listen to Channel 8 all the time. I know about crime stuff, and I assure you, officer, this is not what's happening here. I'm at least 80% sure they're alive. I mean, come on. Most people aren't ever that alive in their entire lives.
Yeah, I catch your drift.
I knew you'd get it. You're one smart cop.
Get by. Now, where was I with that padlock?
He nods attentively, ready to answer the questions of one smart cop.
I'm gonna ask about Egghead, because it's a task now. I know Noid has his signs, or whatever the fuck that means, but what's the deal with Egghead there?
He's a quiet man. Mostly communicates through music, and by being a master of ceremonies.
How do you communicate with him?
Well, he's just kind of here. I don't really know how to communicate with him.
Have you ever really talked to him?
Yeah, sometimes. When I stumble and find my way into his center, you have to hear a lot of hardcore to the mega first though.
The man smiles mysteriously, choosing to let the beat speak for itself. I get it. He's a puzzle.
You didn't help me solve it. Oh my goodness. Okay, what about the tent?
Yes. What?
What's with all the Nosafed?
The what now?
The fucking Nosafed Ultra. You have a lot of it lying around.
Oh, the old Ultra.
Yes?
He's like an actor, looking to the souffleur for his line.
You would know, wouldn't you, Drama?
I have a major sinus infection. Stuffy nose. We all do. Shit's all blasted up. Winter. Can't even breathe.
You sound fine to me.
Yes, that's all Nosafed's doing. Without the Noser, I'd be drowning in shit right now.
Nosafed is the shit.
Okay, can I have some? I have some nose problems, too. Because I think it's a healing item anyway.
Sure.
Yes.
Here you go, officer. The Noser. Blast away.
Yay! Okay, we have 5 healing items now. Okay, I see you brought your own water. Because you said it appears to be water, which leads me to believe it's not.
Yeah. Good to have, bitch to carry. When I first scouted the place, I did some reconnaissance. I'm not sure the church even is running water.
And it's distilled, too.
Oh, it's the one they sell at the fuel station.
It's like he's lying to you, my liege. But he's slippery enough that there's nothing for you to grab hold of.
Okay, thanks, Drama. Enough of this.
He nods enthusiastically, no doubt a little relieved.
We're not convincing enough that we're a smart cop is the problem. I think we played the cool cop. God damn it. Who exactly are these people inside the church, then?
Truth is, I don't really know. None of us do. I don't even know how many there are. All we've seen are glimpses.
You haven't even seen them and you want the police involved?
Well, there's also the machinery.
What?
When I first scouted the place, back in February, it was abandoned, empty. Took some time getting the crew together. So about 2 weeks ago, we came here hoping to set the stuff up. Suddenly, there are all these strange machines lying around in there.
What?
One of them has wires running into bowls of water. Wires into water. Never seen anything like it.
Andre, tell him about the feeling.
Oh, and it felt like there was something in there with us, watching us from the dark.
No, the other one.
What do you say, Egghead?
Which other one? I'm not as in tune with my emotions as you are, Egg.
Felt like silence. Awful silence.
But you haven't physically seen anyone.
Not exactly. We've just seen someone who we think is a woman go in and out of the church. A couple of times. And we felt someone or something eyeing us inside. But that's kinda it.
What was that about something watching you?
Like you aren't alone, you know?
Yes.
It wasn't quite human, if you know what I mean.
I can't take another fucking supernatural ass fucking Plaisance case, please, no.
Not human, as in a ghost? Do you know what he means?
It's probably the same issue as last time where somebody just hit up there or something. They're just like, it's a ghost, kind of like the entity that wasn't an entity at all, but okay.
It was this dark shape climbing upside down along the ceiling, like some kind of crab man.
A crab man?
Yeah, you know, the way it was climbing up and around the ceiling, like a crab.
It was stalking a cell, exhibiting ambush behaviour.
Odd. Crabs are usually marine creatures, and not known for climbing walls.
You know what? They already think we're stupid. Ambush behavior. Crab man.
Crab man!
Crab man!
Yeah, totally. I mean, I didn't personally see it. Estelle was alone that time, but I believe her. If she comes out running and says there's a crab in there, there's a crab in there.
Well, I can't wait to talk to her then.
You should ask her about it, but be nice. Don't tell her you don't believe in the crab.
I got that annoyed.
There probably is no crab man. Don't let them draw you in with this nonsense.
Logic. I know what I'm doing. Okay, tell me more about this machinery.
You should talk to Noid about that. I just got a distinct burnout and dopehead sign from them. Probably
The fuck?
jacked up to some snuff station too. Probably, very likely.
Okay, so how can you be sure they're burnouts and dopeheads if you haven't even seen them?
Well, honestly, I can't. But I am.
This is a below-feeble attempt at avoidance. Basically, he is attempting to weaponize idiocy.
Wow, you can't, but you do. I should add weaponized idiocy. I've already added it to my repertoire.
Hey now, I'm 70% sure they're substance abusers.
Uh-huh.
Don't let all that technology fool you. Where do you think the drugs come from?
I don't know. Let's talk about something else.
Sure. What?
We're not smart, apparently. I guess we'll ask about this to see if we can raise it one more time. But if not, we're gonna go, I guess, talk to Noid now. You mentioned some kind of, I can't say that word, own the church. Who are they?
Oh yeah, that's a meteor name for the founding party. Thought it'd be cool to use it.
So are they or aren't they?
If you don't know what the founding party is, there might be a way to mask it with minor demagoguery.
Fine. Now humor me, Andre. What is the founding party?
Come to think of it, I've never really looked them up, you know? I can't give you a precise definition, but they're a very powerful religious organization.
And
they have roots in ancient mass society. And they're the custodians of the Pericarnassian church. Plus, they anoint the innocents. They, like, made the innocentic system, no?
I have no fucking clue. Now, Andre, in your opinion, would this ancient religious organization who anoints the innocents want a dance club in one of their churches?
Totally.
The Pericarnassian church is about love. And Nordic music is about love. I got love for my Pericarnassian posse. Love is the relay out of death. We dance.
He vibrates the tape player as if to see if he can break it. Maybe don't.
Love is hardcore.
Shut up. Oh my god, no.
Unity.
Unity.
Make some noise for my Insulindian posse.
I will not.
You feel it. The anodes and the cathodes coursing through you. Your big toe starts tapping along to the base, as if testing the waters.
I now understand it was lame of me to suggest otherwise. And then music is about love, and so is the church. Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah! Yakokata! The place to be!
Do it for the masses. Do it for the crew.
I didn't want to say it, but it was pretty lame of you to imply otherwise. Anyway, you got more questions?
No.
The one with the large head is still looking at you, nodding his head, waiting for your body to start moving.
I'm not dancing, Egghead. I can't dance in real life.
You feel like you could go for a little disco when, or if they get this club going. You've got it in you.
Oh, my logic is so low. Do I have any items that I can wear to raise that? Okay, this has boosted my logic a little bit, so maybe that'll help. I can also level up my logic like this. Okay, this is very high now, but I can also retry it if it fails. Let's try. Come on.
The number of
Yes!
things don't add up. Let's take a look.
Yeah, a lot of them, actually, because there were so many suspicious comments. Let's go, logic.
How about gather around, kids?
Oh my goodness. Drama? No. No, they're not going to take too kindly to being called kids. I got bad news for you, Andre. Things don't add up.
What things?
This isn't the makings of a club, it's a tent full of lab equipment for manufacturing drugs.
I have no idea how you arrived at that conclusion, but it's wrong. Look, we even have speakers.
One speaker. They have one speaker.
Where is his friend? Did he lose his friend?
What do you mean, friend?
The other speaker. You have only one.
It's a one-speaker system. It's monodynamic. You wouldn't know the first thing about sound reproduction in anodic music. Other speaker.
Oh my god. It's like... Okay. If you don't understand how stupid this is, because I know some people might not understand, because it might not be as obvious, it would be the equivalent of me wearing headphones like this. Okay? And just walking around like this. It's weird.
This may be the brain damage talking, but you've definitely never heard of monodynamic or one-speaker systems.
Also, that Nosefed is here for its active ingredient.
He said it was for his nose. What more do you want?
Compelling evidence.
Likely pseudoephedrine, almost exactly the shape of ephedrine. Ephedrine makes you happy, and so does pseudoephedrine.
Okay, the distilled water is a cornerstone of a clean lab.
And of all cellular-based life, what's your point, Lawbringer?
There is no need for me to pile on anymore, is there?
No shit.
In short, you tried to use a police detective to set up a drug lab.
That's... Come on, that's...
Against the wall?
I meant to say, not true.
Okay, so what are we going to do with you?
What do you mean, do?
There's resignation in his voice. He's almost ready to drop the act. It wouldn't take a lot of pushing.
Okay, you tell me what's really going on and we'll work from there. I can be lenient, because we can. We're not gonna be fucking bad cop hard ass. It's not fun, and I don't think he deserves it at this point.
What do you mean by lenient?
I mean... we don't need too much intimidation here. Not calling back up and hauling you all off to the pen, we can't promise that. We'll see. Now talk.
He thinks for a moment, then opens his mouth, but closes it again. Then finally raises his hands.
Things are just way too hard for an entrepreneur in this city. It's not like we're not gonna turn the church into the wickedest club in East Reversholt.
Because we are! We totally are!
You're so full of shit, egghead.
We just gotta turn it into a speed lab first.
There it is.
You know, to get our foot in the door.
And why did you need me?
Like I told you, spooky arseholes moved in while I was getting all this stuff together. A month ago, the place was empty, and now it's all spooked up.
They're not really spooky, are they?
No, man. They're spooky, all right. It's just that they would also probably call the police if we started cooking speed in there.
So they're not spooky, you're just worried about snitches.
But the sign was way off too. I couldn't feel the love at all.
Sir, you promised you'd be lenient.
Let's see. We can ask for a bribe, arrest them, evict them, no speed lab, or proceed. Oh god, this is like the first thing that's like an actual... I mean, they've all been major decisions, but this is the one that like, they're gonna do a speed lab, okay? Like, obviously there's no way they wouldn't. I'm between evict and arrest. I don't know which one I want. I need to get inside first. Let's get inside first.
We can continue on an amiable path, right? No more misunderstandings, no more lies. Before you go, is there anything else you need?
Not right now.
As always, we'll be right here, waiting patiently for the news. Yeah!
I'm glad that we uncovered that, though, because if I hadn't, and I'm gonna save here, leveled my logic and taken a deeper look into that, we would have never, like, really known. We would have had our suspicions, but we would have never confirmed. So now, we have our first situation where we could actually arrest somebody. That's what I was trying to convey earlier. But I want more information first before I decide to either basically let them go or basically take them in. And now I understand why, not only because of plot reasoning and because Kim wouldn't want to go in there in the beginning, but why the game didn't let Kim go in with us in the first place is because they wanted us to make that decision ourselves without his influence, which is a really clever way to do that. We'll come to a conclusion after we search the church, though. Anyway, hey Estelle. Heard about you.
A shaggy-looking girl in her late teens or early 20s kneels on the ice with an electronic contraption in her hand. Hearing you approach, she looks up.
Oh, hello there.
Hi.
She must be Estelle, the last of the speed freaks posse. Everyone knows drugs make you invulnerable to cold. You bet this one likes to party.
Dear child, it's freezing. Where's your hat? No. Let's play nice. You must be Estelle.
That's my name. I take it you have met the others. Did they tell you about the church and the club thing?
They did, and I know what it actually is, but I don't know if I want to take you in yet.
Will you help us?
What happens in the tent stays in the tent.
That's cool by me.
She looks prettier all of a sudden. The muscles of her face have relaxed. She must be quite pleased.
Don't make it weird, Composure. God. Okay. I have some questions for you.
I'm listening.
Thanks. Your associates tried to use me to set up a drug lab. I'm guessing you knew of this plan? Yeah, let's get straight to it.
I did, and I'm sorry. For what it's worth, which isn't much.
I mean, I appreciate you not even trying to lie.
This is why I didn't go into the tent. Typical delinquency.
So Kim finds out anyway. Okay, well, Kim, it's my choice, so let me do it.
You don't get to choose your posse, they choose you. Mine are idiots, but they're mine. I tried to talk Andre out of it.
Should have tried harder. Misleading a cop is no joke. No. Again, I don't know if I want to arrest them yet, so we'll be neutral. I don't care. I'm local. I just wanted you to know that I know about the plan.
Okay, but I still regret it. I should have been able to control them, and I will in the future. I promise.
That really shouldn't be on you, but I appreciate it.
May I ask, what did you tell them?
That I'm going to decide after I've looked into the church situation because I got the key now. Even caught it like a cool cop.
Oh, right. That's wise. Take your time.
Oh, thanks. The others told me you went inside the church. What did you see there? You gonna tell me about a crab man?
Oh, that. You're not gonna believe me. There's no point in me telling you.
I still want to hear what you have to say.
She's less prone to blurt it out, crab man, than the others.
They made you sound like a fucking psycho in there, but we'll see. Go ahead and tell me.
Okay. I went in and I saw a woman next to one of those machines there. Noid calls it a mainframe.
Well, that's already different than whatever the fuck they said.
She was dressed like someone who's been raised by their grandmother, you know, strange old clothes. Had this absent expression, didn't say anything, just stood still.
Go on.
And then, you know, right behind her, a man crawled down the wall. Upside down like a crab, down the church wall. I think the woman didn't even know he was there. He was completely silent. He stopped right before he got to the floor, then just hung there like that, looking at me. Right at me. I fucking turned around and walked out. End of story.
Like a crab, you say?
What did this crab man look like?
It was too dark. I couldn't tell exactly.
Come on, she obviously could. She already went into detail.
Come on, quit stalling on me. What did he look like?
He looked like a banger, okay? He was all muscular and stuff. Had a mesh tank top. I know it sounds ridiculous, but that only made it scarier in a way.
We have a mesh tank top. We have a mesh tank top. Oh, I kind of wish we were wearing it.
A crab and a banger?
Yes, a banger. As in a mess gang member. I know what it sounds like, but that's what I saw.
You were wrong, I do believe you.
Why?
I mean, what would you stand to gain?
Nothing. Anyway, what else?
What's that device you have there?
This is a portable recording device. It's for field recording. Low quality, but still.
And the wires?
Actually, just one wire. I picked on it till the braiding came loose. The wire leads to a contact microphone.
What's a contact microphone?
A contact mic records sounds from inside things, like this ice.
Your mangled brain would like you to know there is a boxer called Contact Mike.
Yeah, any news on my wife's name? How about my mother? Yeah, about that. I keep forgetting that there's so much we don't know, and my original questions about the ex-wife are still floating around there. And fucking... I remember everything except for that shit. So, gimme, encyclopedia.
No.
Fuck you!
You're welcome.
Yeah, I don't think I forgot about my ex-wife. And I don't know if she's dead or not, or just left. Okay, don't think I fucking forgot about that. It just has been at the forefront. But now that you mention it, are we ever gonna know? I want to know the woman who wrote that beautiful postcard, because it almost made me cry, man. That was the most beautiful letter I've ever written. I want to know. I'm not gonna bring up Contact Mike. Fuck you. How does that thing work?
The mic? I don't exactly know. Somehow it doesn't pick up vibrations from the air. The book said it only picks up structure-borne sound, if you like technobabble.
I do like technobabble. Where did you get the mic from?
Same place I got the recorder from. The Elysium.
The fuck is the Elysium?
Oh man. You haven't been to the Elysium? It's the coolest place in this whole drug-addled shithole.
Bruh, the waterlock just opened today.
It's a music club and a synthesizer workshop on Boogie Street in Jamrock. Musicians live there, like real musicians. I once saw Arno van Eyck.
Oh my god, we gotta go. I wanna go. I wanna fucking go. Oh my goodness, yes. Sounds like a place for congregating home. What is it with this game and all the fucking gay hate answers? Excuse you. And we're congregating homosexuals. What the fuck do you mean? Harry, I'm definitely sure you're bi, given from what I've been told. And Kim, probably as well. Bi or gay. One of those. What do you mean? No. Sounds interesting. Who is this Arno guy?
Oh yeah. Guess you wouldn't know Van Eyck.
Shut up.
Or really be a Elysium going kind of person.
I get down.
I don't know what that means.
I grind.
I don't know what that means either.
Estelle, please. Estelle, this is already painful. Come on. Nor do I, but I have concrete evidence that I rock. In the form of a wrecked tape player and a completely trashed hostel room that I am not going back to because fuck you, Gart, no 20 real for you.
That's cool.
Never mind, let's talk about that contact mic instead.
Sure.
I have some non-mic questions though.
Okay.
So, what are you doing out here? Like, I saw the inside of that tent. There's room for you.
Recording, I guess.
Then what is it you're recording exactly?
I think I'm recording cracks in the ice, but there's no way to tell. Not without headphones. I think I just recorded your footsteps too. Not sure how that will sound.
Wait, what happened to the headphones?
My boyfriend sold them.
What for?
I don't know, man. Things. Just stuff you need for life.
Probably to make more drugs.
A lie. They were probably pawned off for something suspicious.
I know drama, but goddamn. And what are these recordings for? The cracks, the footsteps?
The musicians in the Elysium used them for making music.
Oh.
They looped the stuff, cutting the tapes together. They make music out of cracks in the ice and keys jangling. Crazy sounds like that. It's hard to explain.
So it's kind of like in lo-fi where there's like random ass dialogue, sometimes a random sounds. Okay, I'll nod.
Anyway, I thought I'd make some too. It's supposed to be like a music place anyway.
Is that what they told you?
I don't really know what I'm doing. They use synthesizers too. I don't have a synthesizer.
You don't need fancy gear to make music. You just have to have ideas and a way to commit them to memory. And I honestly do believe that because I'm the same way.
The sharp drop in endorphins is almost visible, like a warm blanket has fallen off her shoulders. The wave of chill, the quivering jaw, indications of a drug high.
Take this, your call.
No man, fuck that, I'm cool. I'm sorry I said that. I'm sorry about the fuck.
No, it's okay. Have you met us? We swear a lot.
It's okay.
Yeah, we will.
Thanks.
I'm glad it was able to keep you warm. I know it's fall or whatever, and that's supposed to be hot as shit, and I lost like 2 logic points, but 1, I'm playing an intellectual anyway, so that's already high, and 2, I feel better about giving it to her anyway. I had some other questions.
Go ahead.
So, let's see. Ooh. I don't want to pick it up, though. I don't want to take it from her. I'd like to know more about your associates.
My associates? I haven't got much to say about them.
What do you mean? You must know something about them.
Of course I do. I just don't tell people about my friends and who they are and so on. I don't provide information on them.
That's fair.
To the cops.
Yeah. Okay, what about you? Tell me something about yourself.
Me? I'm a silver bird.
That's about right. Maybe I'll ask later about all this.
Don't know what makes you think it'll be any different later, but...
Okay, my empathy's pretty low. Let me see if there's a way I can raise that.
Bye.
Bye, Sal. I can raise my empathy. Okay, let's try that. Let's try. I don't think it'll work, but I can just reload the save.
The device is cold to the touch. An angular Omicron logo adorns the yellow plastic cover. Underneath, you see a reel of tape rolling. You put the device back on the ice.
Yeah, we'll leave it. Okay, then I'm going to reload because I want to save my points for when they really matter, and that fucking check right there, not too important to me that we succeeded, for me. At least not for right now. We'll go to the church first, I think, now that we have the key. And then we'll talk to... Because I know we gotta talk to Noid about something. And that'll also maybe help me figure out what the hell to do with these guys. Because I don't know. Can you let us in now?
Heavy wooden doors, more than twice your height, stand shut in front of you.
Alright.
The lock turns easily. You hear a click as the shackle pops open.
Let's go.
A great whoosh of air rushes into the dark innards of the church, as though rushing to fill a great vacuum in the heart of the city.
Oh. Alright, here we go then. Oh, what the fuck? Hello? My god. This is huge. Well, the mural is anyway. What's this? Strange stillness fills you as you look ahead. You should walk here, not run. Okay. That hymnal kind of fiery music threw me for a second. This grotesque wooden figure looks half finished. I can't see what you're talking about, but okay. Well, my character's running anyway. More of the forked lightning pattern you saw outside. Bark beetles? No, it looks intentional. Some long-forgotten style. The fuck? I know it's meant to be a church, but what is this place? God, I don't even know where to start.
The silence in this part of the church, it's almost palpable. All the shifting matter and shuffling of living things is gone. Nothing seems to exist beyond the church anymore. Maybe if you were to stand in just the right spot, even your footsteps would be completely silent.
Wait, I think I still hear something.
And then it's gone. Almost all of it. But for the faintest of hums. It seems the sound here is detached from its source somehow, if not blotted out outright. Truly unusual.
Huh.
You can hardly hear your own breathing.
I hate both of these. I don't want to give myself away just yet. I haven't looked around yet. Fine. Yelling it is.
Your voice is barely audible. Not a howl, but the softest of whimpers.
The fuck is this place? What is this doing to me? Okay, the second one then.
You produce a few muffled thumps, after which the silence feels even more total, somehow.
The fuck is this? This is actually happening. This isn't like fucking spooky bullshit stuff. It's actually... What the fuck? What's happening?
The lieutenant points to his ears and shakes his head. Then he leans closer.
Is this legitimately... This can't be a thing. There has to be an actual explanation for this. They're soundproofing something. What?
Can you hear anything?
No, almost nothing, and it's beginning to worry me.
The church just has strange acoustics, some engineering trick.
Yeah, that's what I think as well, but still.
Maybe the church was designed this way to prevent boisterous activity, singing and dancing, on its premises.
That seems counterproductive considering singing is part of the mass. But Whatever it is, it's definitely real. Something odd is happening around us, because I straight up screamed. Nothing.
The lieutenant doesn't reply, but you can sense him tense up next to you.
Okay. Bell tower? Sure, we'll look.
The orderly rows of ceiling panels become barely visible, then disappear completely in the darkness of the tower overhead.
Let's go. Yep. That's what I thought. What is happening? Hey? Why? Hello?
Just darkness without end. It makes your head spin.
What's the darkness like?
Filled with vague shapes of woodwork. The sense of a great height.
Okay, try to make out something.
There's nothing. You're dizzy and disoriented as you see dark and more dark rising.
Officer, what are you looking at?
I don't know. Ah!
You see something hanging from the rafters, looking straight at you with dark eyes.
That's the crab man. Okay. Well, blinking was a mistake.
Maybe it's possible to talk to it.
Okay. Sure. Kim? Okay. I'm afraid. I am afraid. I'm going to expect other things, but I'm keeping an eye on you. Bowl is full of water. A live wire runs directly into it. Could these wires work at contact microphones? I don't know. I'm watching you. I'm fucking watching you. I'm not ready to talk to you yet. No, sir. Don't move. The blackboard is filled with complex equations. They look recent. Something to do with radio frequencies? I'm watching you. That legitimately scared me. 2 decks of reel-to-reel tape spinning on empty. A portable Harman Wowsheet tape recorder. Sure. Is it possible it's recording something? Oh, it definitely is. Someone's siphoning electrical current from outside into this antenna. It's a beautiful mural. Is the man still there? I don't know. What's that?
A machine stands in the corner, watched over by the figures on the stained glass window. It's turned on and quivering with soft electricity.
I don't like these sounds, and I don't like that you zoomed in so close that I can't see the dude anymore.
Another radio computer. And this time it's already turned on.
These machines sometimes harbor traps, he thinks. Alarm systems and the like. Let's be careful.
There was a similar machine, I think, and this is probably what it's referring to, in Placence's weird fucking side rooms as well. The fuck is going on?
We should leave. I doubt this place bears any connection to the case.
Yeah, but exactly! This machine looks just like the one in the Dune commercial area.
It's also quite similar to the one we have down at the station. Must be the same model.
The one you saw earlier was the Ream Civic. This is the Ream Prefect, a model number RC7024, equipped with a Feld mainframe and a Ream-compatible interim printer. The Ream Prefect is the governmental version of the commonly used Ream Civic model. Although mostly based on the same technology, the Ream Prefect is equipped with better noise attenuation circuits.
I'm gonna look at it.
You see fluorescent play and print buttons on the keyboard. A hatch connected to the central compartment is wide open. The lieutenant says nothing. You see the machine's glowing frame reflected back from his diamond-shaped glasses. You're free to proceed. Behind the hatch sits a cube-like crisscross of filaments, smoldering in the dark like fireflies. Silver tape on the side says, in black marker, log, February to March. Another filament memory. Press play to talk with the repeater.
Okay, we're doing it.
A bar of fabric right above the keyboard starts producing a soft hum. The sound of static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. The static gets louder, slowly filling up the abandoned hall until a voice speaks out, crackling and old, cutting into the air.
Good morning, Fortress Accident on Saint-Brune. This is the East Insulindian Repeater Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the personal log?
This is a human interface. A retired person sitting behind a switchboard somewhere.
Fortress accident sounds familiar.
The company on whose name the terminal you're currently using has been registered to.
Do you have any other information about this company?
One moment.
You hear her flip through the catalog before she reads out with studious care.
Fortress Accident SCS produces revolutionary interactive call-in radio games. That's what the catalog says.
Don't tell me this is another game.
That's not bad.
Okay, and what's that, this interactive call-in radio game?
Any other questions?
Oh my goodness. Okay. What's the personal log?
The filament you have inserted into the core.
You mean that glowing thing with the tape on it that says log February through March?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking. Is this the personal log?
Yes?
Good. Please repeat the password.
What?
Let's look around. There's no use trying to guess the answer.
This is the police. Please open this thing.
I am contractually obliged to protect the privacy of the filament holder Fortress Accident. Without filing a warrant with Lintel, I cannot give you access to this filament.
Alright, we tried using our authority. It didn't work as usual.
I'm afraid we are not doing that. Unless we want to wait for a month.
We most certainly are not, Kim.
Now, can you please repeat the password?
Nope.
Received. I will register this login attempt.
Do not. I don't know it.
Fortress Accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today?
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Fortress Accident.
The machine's keyboard is still illuminated, revealing fluorescent play and print buttons.
Print?
Nothing happens.
Okay, fair enough. Don't think I've forgotten about you, man. I'm still fucking investigating, though. I see shoes, though. Give me shoes. The fuck? Mesk Banger's red. What the fuck? Oh, what? Give me a second. Okay. Our current shoes give us composure, but take off savoir-faire. Ooh, empathy. And they look better, too. We're wearing these. Spiders spun its web around this wood-carved pillar. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. I see you. Cracked painted glass, colorful. Okay, I thought that was something else that I saw moving, but no, it's just Kim behind me. Okay. What's this? Frost has drawn flowers on the glass obscuring the view. That's really pretty. Figure drawn in frost on the window depicting a deer. That looks like clothes, I think. A scarf? Scarf. Okay, is that any better than what we have on? I'm so nervous. Pain threshold. I don't think we need to deal with pain, right? We're not gonna get attacked, right? Wait, I have a flashlight. What am I doing? I'm stupid. And also I should be holding my tear bag as well. I'm smart, okay? Just fucking nervous. I lose my tear bag? Guess I can't have that here? Okay, give me my flashlight. Okay, I can see slightly better. Oh, what that? Would my visibility have fucking worked better if I had this in my hand? Listen, I forgot about it, okay? Now I can sort of see you better. No, not really, I can't. Oh god, okay. You know what, fuck that. I'm not looking into fucking Mystery Shadow Man right now, because oh my god, that was actually scary when he dropped down, so we're gonna fucking look into this shit next time. But thank you so much, whoever has been watching this, like, comment, subscribe to save my life, potentially. Until next time, bye!